Do I look like enough of a writer with my sweater and my big cup of tea? Hi, I'm Carson, and I wrote the short play Alpina. Alpina is being directed by Kate Dobbs, and I'm so excited to see it.
Hey everyone, my name is Jack Oliver, and I'm the playwright for Above the Ground, one of the 5 plays at the Original Play Festival this year.
Hi guys, I'm Caleb Barron, and I wrote The Family Portrait.
Hi, my name is Maria Castro, and I'm directing Chai Love by Maggie Kelly in this year's RetrOPF.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Crusoe, and I'm the coordinator for this year's Original Play Festival.
Hi, my name is Amani, and I'm playing Lily in The Family Portrait.
Hi, my name is Kate Dobbs, and I directed Alpina by Carson Cummins.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Flynn. I am playing the role of Brad in Caleb Barron's The Family Portrait, being put on by Cabaret Theatre as a part of the Original Play Festival.
I'm Hannah, I'm in Above the Ground and also in The Sunlight.
Hi everybody, my name is Maggie Kelly, and I'm the playwright for Chai Love.
It's been such an honor to be able to bring back last year's canceled OPF. This year's OPF is the first year it's ever been titled. It's called Going Home because all of the plays center around the theme of home, of finding home within either a person, a place, or just within yourself. It's been such an honor to work with the amazing cast, crew, and directors on this process. Everyone has been so passionate and has made this online process so much fun and just as energetic and impassioned as an in-person process would have been. I definitely suggest you check it out because these student-written plays are no joke. They're really awesome, and I know you're going to love it.
I'm really excited that despite everything going on, the OPF for 2020 is still going to happen, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my play. My play features 2 characters, Gwen and Jeff, who come from 2 very different walks of life. One is the boss at the company that they're both working for, and another is the IT technician that is just there to fix her computer. It's a story about putting your differences aside even when social status may not dictate that you do so. It's also a story about how love and grief can really affect people's lives and distance themselves from relationships they might need even though they don't even really know it. And I'm really excited for audiences to see it. Carson Cummins did a fantastic job directing it, and I'm really excited to see Amit and Hannah, the 2 actors in it, bring it to life.
This has been just the most amazing process, genuinely, since the beginning. It started back last spring when we thought we were going to be performing in person, but before we even had a chance to cast our shows, we were sent home because of COVID. But over the summer, I had more time to read the script over and over again and kind of become more acquainted with it and really understand to the best of my ability what Jack wanted to say with the script and what he wanted to have come out of the characters. My cast is Hannah Vliet and Amit Bachani, and they're absolutely amazing. They are both the kindest people and also the most natural actors. Jack has also been super wonderful. He helped me do 2 rewrites for this to make it more Zoom compatible, which was a challenge, but he did so well, and my philosophy with Zoom so far has been, don't try to ignore it. You know, in my whole life with coronavirus, I've been trying to ignore the state of the world, but I think what works best for digital and online theater is just to accept the situation that you're in and lean into the technology as much as possible rather than try and pretend it's not happening.
This process was really fun, and also unlike any other production that I've been in before, specifically the 2 plays that I'm in. Technology and Zoom specifically is part of like the play's diegesis. So in the play, I'm on a Zoom call, which is something I've never done before. I had great directors and great casts, so I felt very comfortable to try new things and to really work with the technology than work against it. Also, with this being an original play festival, that was very enriching as a performer because a lot of times you get no contact really with the playwright. But here with this production, I either got to talk to the playwright or I had met them before, and it was honestly just a chance to, for a couple hours or many hours a week, to not have to think about, you know, everything that's going on right now just for a second. So I hope if these shows like make you laugh or make you feel something, that it just takes your mind off of whatever you're going through right now. I feel very fortunate to have been a part of this, and I hope you guys like it.
Chai Love is a love story about a man who's trying to make a woman in a coffee shop fall in love with him. He has a little bit of a crush on her, and there is a little bit of a twist at the end that has to do with, you know, how we progress through life in terms of our relationships and in terms of how we love others. I definitely wanted to share all of this with you all because I think it's important that as we get older as college students to understand how, you know, relationships fall in and out of love, and that, you know, just because certain things change does not mean that love does, and does not mean that our affection for each other does. So I hope you all very much enjoy the story and enjoy the little twist at the end. For me, Chai Love has been a great distraction over these past month and a half because at the core of it, it's just about unconditional love, and it's about finding home in someone you have a really, you know, special connection with. And I think it's really just reminded me how important our relationships are and how important it is to tell the people you love that you love them, especially during times like this. I think going into the process, I had this expectation for myself because every process I've been involved in at CAB so far, the directors and the staff have just been able to really, you know, kind of make a family out of the cast and the, you know, the team involved. And I was really nervous that I wasn't able to do that. But I think that we managed to create something really beautiful, both on screen and off screen. I tell my cast all the time, they're so funny, and they're like just they're shining stars. There was this one rehearsal we had a few weeks ago where we were going off book for the first time, and everyone just had a big case of the giggles that day. I don't know what was in the water we were drinking, but there's a line you'll catch in the play where we talk about money, and Amit, who plays Man, he kind of just like threw his hands up and he started like going like this, like Mr. Krabs, and I lost it, and we all just had to take a big break and take a huge breath collectively because we just couldn't do it. But it's been such a cool process, and I'm really, you know, grateful that I've gotten to do it with some really awesome people, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to see it. I'm excited for everyone to kind of get that, you know, the warm and fuzzies inside like I've been getting this past month and a half. And I just hope you guys, you know, really enjoy it. So yeah, thanks.
Hi, I'm Mary, and I play Woman.
Hey, I'm Amit, and I play Man.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, my name is Amit Bachani. I'm a first year at Rutgers, and I'm very excited to be a part of 2 productions for the 2020 Fall OPF. Overall, with both productions, it was such a great experience getting to know the cast members and having the chance to work, for me personally, with such great directors like Carson and Maria especially, whose first time it was directing. This is actually my first time ever starring in a production and doing theater of any kind, and I just had the most wonderful experience, even when this was on an online semester and we had to hustle to get everything done in Zoom. Even when we weren't getting to know each other outside of rehearsals, each read-through we did was so special, and it was such an exciting feeling when we would kind of react to each other as co-stars in really unexpected ways or do something different with a line, and then we'd celebrate together afterwards for doing like such a great read-through. And I really hope that you all love and enjoy the productions as much as we did filming it, and I can't wait for all of you to see it.
This experience has been really cool. This is the first online performance that I've done, and I really want to get into film, so this was like a little segue to learn how that's all done. It's a lot of work.
Second thing, I love you, but like I really have to do this. You're lucky you're cute. Okay, come on. Can I do this now? Just sit there. Just sit there, pretend I died, okay?
Thomas has been great to work with as a director. He's a great person. He lets there be room for your individuality within each character.
Right. We're gonna start from Lily just sitting down. And action.
I'm sorry, my cat just jumped up on my chair.
Which is really awesome, and it really makes the experience that much better. The cast is great, we get along so well, and I'm super excited for where this is gonna go and the future productions of Cabaret. I'm happy to be part of this family now. I really am, so thank you.
I think one of the biggest challenges with rehearsing in a virtual format is in that you can't make the kinds of connections that you can when you're in person. A lot of theater is based on the relationships you form in the rehearsal room, and you can't really do that as well in like a virtual setting. You can't make eye contact, you can't jump up and cheer in great moments or laugh at great jokes or great deliveries. All of these are challenges that you have to work with. One of the benefits of a virtual format is being able to rehearse any time, really, because you have a lot more freedom of when you're able to rehearse. And so you need to learn to work with these constraints. And you know what? I think ultimately you can be very successful in a situation like that.
I wrote Alpina about a year ago. It's my first short play ever, and I am very sort of connected to it in a multitude of ways. It's about two people who are at seemingly very different places in their lives.
And these are my lovely two leading ladies. So if either one of you or both wanna say your characters a little bit about them.
So my name is Catherine. I'm playing Hannah. And Hannah is very at war with the place that she's from, very at war with herself about wanting to leave and about not being able to find something memorable and meaningful and surprising and valuable about the place that she's from, and just wanting to kind of search for something good.
Hi, I'm Mia, and I am playing Sarah. Sarah is a very high energy, cheerful person. But she's also very complex. She comes from a place that she loves so much, right outside of New York City, and this experience or this cab ride for her is the chance to explore the unknown and kind of just see what she's capable of and what she can find outside of her home and her bubble.
And there's a chance meeting between these two characters in which they realize that despite these sort of radical differences in how they feel about where they're from, they actually have a lot in common and a lot to learn from each other. Alpina, on the other hand, has a very specific setting that's really important to me and my family because it's a small town in Michigan. My family has a tiny cottage on Lake Huron. If you know Michigan, I'm going to do the hand thing. It's like right there. And I've been spending every summer there since I was born, and it's the most beautiful, lovely landscape and area. And I have just such an important familial connection to it that it's something that I wanted to share with the world, which is why the characters have found themselves in a taxi cab riding up and down the coast of Michigan. I really hope that you enjoy this play, and I'm so excited to see it with you.
So, I never thought I'd be directing a play over a virtual sphere, especially Zoom or anything of like that sort, but I can confidently say it was one of the best experiences of my life. I was gifted with a beautiful and amazingly talented cast. Mia and Catherine, you are phenomenal talents. It was every day was so delightful and just wonderful to work with them. They were super flexible, and one thing you really need to be during a Zoom theater, as we came to call it, is flexibility. Sometimes Wi-Fi goes out, computer batteries die, and just sometimes it's a little too noisy in the house. But that did not stop us from having any difficulties.
I just might need to. Oh my god, these squirrels are fighting each other, and one has a loaf of bread in its mouth. I feel like there's 3 of them in front of me right now. Do you see the squirrels that are like just frolicking? There's 3 of them. I mean, I definitely, when it was like close to the window, I was like, is he gonna jump in the car? Like, I was getting a little anxious about that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good. Okay.
Okay. I was like, dude, like if you jump in the car, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I actually don't know my game plan if that happens, you know?
How did it stay once but it won't? Oh.
Our play takes place in the back of a cab. Fortunately enough, my 2 actresses had cars that had very similar interiors, so we were able to utilize that, and I honestly never thought I'd be directing anything at a play or any kind of art through a car, and I can honestly say it was a very interesting and a very rewarding experience. So I just want to say that working on it with Alpina is a beautiful piece. Carson created an amazing piece of art. It's a beautiful story about two people in transition in their lives, and they really are lost until they find one another and they're able to get themselves out of this rut that they've been stuck in.
We hope you tune in to our show this upcoming weekend. It should be a fantastic opportunity. I'm really excited for everyone to see the hard work that these two have put into this. So tune in. We can't wait to see you all there.
So basically my play is a meet the in-laws type of nightmare scenario with Lily and Mason, a newly engaged young couple, going to Mason's parents' house, Brad and Sherry. The play follows Lily as a protagonist as she tries to prove herself to her fiance's family, but she quickly realizes that they have a lot more in store for her than she initially realized. Without giving too much away, because there are a lot of twists and turns and big reveals and all that good stuff, I challenge you as an audience member to really try and see what this play is talking about. There's a lot at play with gender dynamics and the perfectionism of the American family and the American dream, but overall my main focus writing this play was comparing the image that we present to the world versus our most authentic, honest selves, and how we kind of hide our authenticity as a way to protect ourselves from being too vulnerable. I hope you guys enjoy, and hope you guys enjoy all of OPF.
This process has truly been like no other. It's not exactly theater, and it's not exactly film. It's a one-of-a-kind, unique blend of both to truly make an experience that will be entertaining for everyone. It took extreme dedication by the entire team to make it work. I could not be more proud of the entire team for making this dream a reality, and I hope you're all excited to see what we were able to create. I know I'm excited.
So definitely don't miss OPF from November 6th to November 8th. It's a free show. It's online. You can watch it on your couch. I know I will be there on my couch with popcorn in hand. Definitely don't miss it. Cabaret's doing some cool stuff right now.